And just taking a step back before you started your own business, just lead us up to what happened in your initial work experience and your education background and in your previous experience with disability space.
Mm-hmm. So I'm an exercise physiologist. So yeah, got a uni degree there. Spent most of my career working in gyms. Spent a fair bit of time in the workers' compensation scheme, so helping injured workers. And for a long time, helping people with chronic conditions and injuries. And then I kept an eye on disabilities for quite a while and looked at when the NDIS started rolling out. And I could often just see a lot of the time people with disabilities, I kept trying to get involved and I kept getting the feedback that they're disabled and they can't exercise. And it really didn't sit well with me. And I kept thinking to myself, well, isn't that more of a reason to help them to exercise and to support them and keep them strong, not just physically, but also mentally? So that's when I ended up branching out into, I had my business I've got it for about 7 years now, initially doing injuries, chronic conditions, and then branched out to the NDIS about 2 or 3 years ago. Went through the registration and just started connecting with people in the industry. And as time went by, they realised that we were able to actually give a bit more choice and control for our participants. I know it's something that's talked about a lot, and a lot of people say they give choice and control, but if you haven't got a lot of options, then there is no choice, right? So our options were that people could come to our facility, or we could go to visit them in their home or meet them somewhere else. And then as the business is growing, we give them more options with different practitioners. So that's a little bit of a background. I mean, we call ourselves Holistic Strength because we initially, from exercise, we thought that exercise is not just physical, it is also mental. So it's that holistic approach to what we're doing. And now as the business is growing, it's that holistic approach in terms of the multidisciplinary clinic and the options that we can give participants. They come to us and we have monthly team meetings where all the practitioners get together and we review one client. We do a bit of a case study. So everyone gets to basically have a little bit of input and share their knowledge of how they would help somebody with that disability or with those goals. And it kind of gives good collaboration within the team. And now our forward focus for the next year or two is that holistic is going to be not just therapy, but it's going to be other events outside of therapy. So we've already started some cooking classes and some relationship classes, and we're looking into a Lego kind of class just to bring people together.
Lovely.
We do that within our business with our staff as well. So this weekend on Friday night, we're taking all the staff to the rugby, to the Western Force, just as something away from work. So we do that with the staff and the participants to create that community outside of therapy, which gives that, to us, that means holistic approach.
Lovely.